within arrival, 24 hours after arrival back to Phoenix, I decided to get a rental car and back to LA. So behind me we got the view. I plan to actually go see the Hollywood sign um, and visit LAPD and screen the city for the crime situation. I believe 7 months ago, I wanted to go to all of the hot spots in the United States, around the country, and addressing crime rates. Obviously, LA is one of them. Hollywood is one of them. San Bernardino, and then we have what is it? San Francisco, San Diego areas. But I'm here, and I wanted to make best of my time here. I just didn't felt like waiting long in Arizona, and since we took trips back and forth, I wanted to spend some time in the desert, driving, reflecting, and listening, and catching up on very pertinent information. I'm sorry, conversation. Sorry, I've been doing psychotherapy lately. Um, Pertinent conversations with people on my contact list that I have not gotten a chance to catch up through time. I'm literally on the edge. I'm literally like 3 feet from going down. This is how people make those selfie mistakes and ended up, doing triple backflips. So I'm here, and I will be here until Tuesday in the entire state of California, all the way up to San Francisco, and then back down to Long Beach. I wanted to take this moment to say that upon coming here with personal agendas, I decided to help a family. And because the truth did not come out with certain individuals, it did not achieve the results that I was hoping for. It's difficult. Those who kind of watch Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, you see the judge handling civil cases within like 2 hours maximum, because the truth comes out quickly on both sides. Who created this contract, who breached the contract, and why are we here in court? And the judge determines findings of facts and conclusion of law as to how that happens. But the fact that there were setbacks in this particular case, where I'm the social worker trying to help and elicit the truth so that I can figure out what's going on, did not achieve the desired result that I expected. And it actually backfired. So there's things that I cannot control. And again, honesty is best policy when it comes to reaching out for help and being honest with the person who is the provider and helping you and your family. I appreciate the additional family members who reached out via text messages and phone calls in adding to the story. And at this point, it is my findings that he said, she said type deal. And when family are not cooperating in a manner that I feel consistent, conducive, and helpful, or it could cause more harm, reliving the past and being traumatized and re-traumatized, then it's best for me to focus on the client that reached out to me in the first place, and or patient. So therefore, that's what the next strategy is that the patient, client, and myself will sit one-on-one, and leave the other family members, at peace where they're at in their life, to let them deal with what's going on. Because those family members are adjudicated as adults that are functioning just fine. But I just wanted, all these are important for my students to also understand in real time about how I conduct in helping families. But again, people have to be dead honest, straightforward with me in order for me to make my findings quickly. I'm so used to easy cases that when it comes to cases that are particularly challenging because of honesty issues, uh, I now have to be ultra mindful. The hardest thing for a therapist is, well, particularly Vietnamese people, is that they're very new to this type of therapy, and therefore a person like me cannot establish right away because we can easily deter them by being by sounding too assertive. You know, it's like a reality therapist. You know, if anyone that looks up reality therapy, by Dr. William Glasser. He's very, like Dr. Angelou says, when we asked her what was reality therapy, she said, if you are coming to me for quick advice, I am not the one. If you're going to cry to me, I'm not the one. If you're going to play the victim game, I'm not the one for you. It's very straightforward type deal. We can't deploy that with the typology of population that I serve in Vietnamese people. They wouldn't understand. That's only for seasoned people who are in therapy. I just go with the flow. They reach out for me for help, and I'm a monk, so I have to be compassionate, understanding, with deep listening skills. So when they reach out, I just listen, and I go with what I have. Because no one's sitting in front of me, I can't press for more information or clarify to elicit the truth. I can only go with what I know. And other family members too. It clearly indicated that who I am, why I'm here, what is my nature, scope, and practice of why I'm here, and in hope for the best that they would cooperate. But if they choose to change their mind in the middle of the cooperative process, it's beyond my control, and it's not my job to push the envelope any further. It's my job to just listen, have compassion, and tell them where I can proceed forward with what I have so far, or just to go back with the original complainant. Keyword, back to the original complainant. And complainant just means the person that's initially reaching out for assistance, not like a chronic complainer. That's not fair to have to define these terminologies and vocabularies carefully. So anyways, I think this is why a lot of monks don't do this type of job, or make themselves available, because they can get, if they get in a year, if they get like 50 cases like this, they would quit, right? And I'm very determined not to quit, ever. I hope that I have the strength, the mental strength to able to counsel families, difficult in all aspects and spheres, intensity, nature, and gradient of the challenges of marriage therapy. Darren, who you all get to see, he is a licensed marriage family therapist here in California. He also has additional training also in other areas of specialty in psychology. And we both share a sense of deep understanding when we talk about the modalities that we deploy, the type of medicine that we deploy in family dynamics. But you know, I think, rest assured, that this is the best medicine we are delivering to the people. And it is a practice. That means difficult to perfect. Practicing law, medicine, and psychotherapy. That means that the possibility of us getting it right all the time may not be 100% all the time. That's why it's a practice. That means we continue by and through continuous education, training, and experience to become better therapists, to become better social workers, to become better monks in serving the people. I wanted to make this talk, stop my day and make this talk pertinent to all of the students that I am training at this time, so that they understand the presenting issues at hand, the complexities and factors that affect what's going on, and to embrace the challenge bravely, the therapist that you all will become, the students of mine that you all will become. We will become the monks that we are, and we will become the therapists that we are, and we will become the social workers that we are, no matter what the challenge is given, and we will not give up. And you will consult with a supervisory therapist when you are in doubt, and you will consult with me when you are in doubt, and we will figure it out from there. This is where the great challenge lies. Giving up is easy. We bring hope to the people. So just remember that if you're under my program and during this training process, we always bring hope to the people, and things do get better. They just think that their situation is permanent, or anyone for that matter, any humans involved in family dynamics, they could perceive easily that that I am in a permanent state right now, when it is not. Okay, so I gotta go. Gotta go.